Hey guys and girls, I know it's been a little while between videos. I do apologise for that. There's been a few things going on which I'll touch on in this video. You're eating your shirt. But I thought that Finan and I, we're going to clean the reptile room. Mum's a little bit crook at the moment, so we're going to give her a bit of a break. So we're going to hang out in here. You going to hang out with me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Going to show off your tummy? Is that what you're doing? Anyway, we're going to hang out. Just turned the fan on, so little man's just amazed with the fan. It's pretty hot in here now with the season kind of warming up. But yeah, the lizards in here, they're well and truly overdue for a bit of a clean, and I'll tell you why in a second. But yeah, we're going to clean a bunch of lizards. Billy's up in the sky.
Yeah.
Acorn's down there, yeah. Little man's learning all the names of the lizards now. As you can tell, he's kind of chatting around a little bit more. Life's getting on, I suppose. Hey. Are you going to tell me who you got on your shirt and who you got on your pants? Who's on your shirt? Who's on your shirt?
Turtle.
Crocodile?
Turtle.
Turtle? Tortoise?
Acorn.
Acorn?
Yay. Billy.
And Billy's up there? Where's Sonic?
I got it.
Hi Sonic. He's down here. Yeah.
Acorn.
Acorn's down in here? Was he walking around?
Walking around.
Walking around?
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said, everything's well and truly due for a clean, and that's because I've actually been kind of out of action, essentially, with a bit of an injury. Yeah, the fan. I managed to cut my finger pretty badly, just starting a new job, and received 8 stitches through it. You can kind of see it there. It doesn't look like much, but yeah, it really put me out of action for a good period of time, and these guys pretty much started waking up out of their brumation sort of period just as I did this injury, which means, you know, I had to still feed them and that, which I was doing. They've definitely been copping the food, but everything's coming out the other end and I wasn't dealing with that. So there's like a solid month, maybe month and a half worth of grossness in this room. And the door's open?
Yeah.
No, the door's not open. Otherwise there'd be lizards running around everywhere. Would you like that? Would you like lizards running around everywhere?
Yeah.
Me too. Anyway, we're going to crack on with a bit of a video where essentially I'm just going to go through and clean a bunch of stuff with my little helper slash probably hinderer here. This is Finan, my son. How old are you now? How old are you now? You 2? He doesn't care. He's too busy watching Tristus.
Oh
Oh no, did he fall off, did he?
no. Yeah.
He's okay. He'll be right. Can you say lizard? Hey, what do lizards eat? What do they eat?
Kids.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do eat a bit of cricket, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can tell he's really excited, obviously. So I'm going to throw the time-lapse on for the bulk of a bit of this, and we'll kind of just touch on a few things along the way and give you some updates on a few animals and stuff. Don't press the button. Don't press the button. Something about those shiny red buttons. So I just thought I'd pause the video there quickly for the moment. One of the things that I've actually decided to do is I've decided to let a few of my kind of like larger holdback Gillini on. I've got 3 that I've got available. 2 kind of have what I'd call imperfect tails. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. They've got like the tiniest little kinks in their tails. And honestly, I just don't need this many gillini. Like if I straighten out his tail, you can't even see it. I've honestly, I love these lizards. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely love them. I just do not need the volume that I have right now. And that's something that I'm coming to accept. You're doing it too, are you? Come here. Come here. Come on.
Come on, me.
Come here. All right, monkey man. You're doing it too. So yeah, I do love these lizards. Yeah. But I've just got too many, and I'm pretty sure they're boys. So, you know, I'll be frank with you. I'm pretty sure they're all males. But yeah, if you happen to be in the, in the wheelhouse for just like a pet gillini, don't know if I'd breed from them. I don't know what's caused it, to be honest. I always run UVB these days and stuff like that. But like, they've been with me for years now, so they're solid. But I just don't know what's caused it. But yeah, if you want one that's like, particularly cheaper and you're in New South Wales and you want to come and pick it up from me, I'm kind of like near the Hornsby area, thereabouts. So yeah, if you want to come and pick up a cheap gillini, have a pet, all for it. This is just a decision that I've kind of come to in the last like maybe month or so, just to kind of free up a little bit of room here. I'm trying to shift things around. Acorn, yeah. I'm just trying to shift a few things around here and kind of make a bit of space for a few things and be a responsible pet keeper, or try to be a responsible pet keeper. So yeah, if you guys happen to be in the realm for one, I've actually got 3 available, so just couldn't get the other one while I was in there starting to do a bit of a clean. But yeah, anyway, there you go. A little bit of a opportunity for somebody out there to have a cool lizard. There's a rare fleeting glance at a couple of black-headed monitors. I have to get in there and just scrub their log a little bit. So that's going to be my next task, is basically just to go through with a spray bottle, loosen up some of that kind of urate with water, and then give it a good scrub down with like a hard scrubbing brush. What do you got there? You got powder? Yeah, we'll give them some calcium powder on their crickets soon, huh? Hey, were you patting Sonic? Can you show me how you pat Sonic?
No.
Aww, but he's coming up for a pat. Oh, he's out, buddy. You gonna put him back in the cage?
No.
No? Should Daddy put him back in the cage?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've gone through and I've given everything like a bit of a reasonable once over. Look, I'll be honest, it's probably not the best clean that I've given everything, but considering everything going on at the moment and what's happening, careful buddy, yuck. It's probably the best I'm going to do for today. I think I'm probably going to need a couple of good cleaning sessions to kind of really catch up on it 100%, but compared to what it was, it's miles better. We had a little bit of a quick intermission there. So yeah, forgot where I got up to, but basically I've just got to go and put all these clean water bowls back in the enclosures, give these guys some water, and then we're going to do a feed to kind of wrap everything up as well. I can see a little cheeky shingleback down here. Hello, Acorn. So something else I will quickly tell you guys about and just give you a little bit of an update on is essentially the water dragons are still in this room here, as you can see. These guys are definitely going to go outdoors this summer, but I think I've changed my plans as to what I'm doing outdoors just because of my limited space. I think what I'm actually going to do is build like a topper for the existing outdoor enclosure that I've got and essentially just raise that up so then I can put in more arboreal space for the little guys. And yeah, we might do something like that. No, don't put your hairbrush in the water bowls. That's for your hair. Something else that has happened, if you can't notice or you haven't noticed already, is probably since the last videos too, I don't have any tubs of lizards left on the ground. That's because I've completely sold out of all the reptiles that I'm pretty much selling this year, all apart from those probably larger gillini there. Yeah, so pretty much everything's moved on to new homes, all the Kimbos, all the Gillans, all the children's pythons, all that sort of stuff's out of my hair for the year, which is good because we're pretty much coming back into a new breeding season, so it's just rolling on. You know, things are kind of already waking up, already like feeding up pretty hard, so everything's going to come back into season, no doubt, very shortly. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to crack on. Let's get these water bowls in, let's get them filled up. Let's feed some bugs out and we'll see how we go. So something else that I've been up to is actually just kind of restarting my cricket colonies and things as well. So as you can see here, there's stacks of large crickets in here. They are not my doing this time round. I had to have a re-top up from Cricket King. I pretty much let all my colonies die off during winter just because I got lazy. I had nobody to feed essentially. So yeah, kind of let them go unfortunately. But now my incubator's filling up with trays of cricket eggs that is. So we're going to be right back into it very, very shortly, which I'm actually excited about, to be honest, because cricket breeding is a little bit of a challenge, but it's a little bit fun at the same time. So as you guys would have saw, I had that cardboard tube being the only tube that was available in that tub just then. It's my easy way of collecting everything. You kind of tap all the cardboard and stuff out, leave one cardboard tube from a paper towel roll in there, and then all of a sudden you can shake a whole bunch of crickets into a jar like this. This is why Sonic's going absolutely burko at the moment, because he can see these. Yeah, let's go back into your tank, mate. Look, they're going up into there. There we go. Let him go and have a feed. He's a good old lizard, old son. Aren't you, bud? Probably dumped close to 10 in there. Apparently only takes like, you know, 2 to 3 crickets to actually maintain an adult beardy a day. I don't doubt that at all. That being said though, I only feed him probably like 2-3 times a week. So, you know, when I feed him, I give him a good feed, let him have a break to kind of digest everything, poop it out, go again. We'll go up a tank. Oh mate. Can you come down for some bugs? I'll flip this around so you can actually see him and not just me. Oh, he's going for a butt. Go mate, go. Yeah, put a few more in for you. He's definitely more agile in the trees, this guy. I'll give him that. So this is a little depressor tank. Now you wouldn't have seen me clean that up because this has actually been recently redone. I'm trialing out a kit that'll come to the market hopefully shortly for a company. So I'm trialing out something as far as kind of bioactive arid kits go. I'll leave it at that. But we'll put a couple of crickets in nonetheless for these guys. I don't doubt that they'll come down and have a little bit of a munch for us. They're such cool lizards, these things. Such cool lizards. Getting the glass with the gimbal. Good on you. Such like spiky little nuggets. I just love these lizards. Yeah, hopefully I end up with a pair. Because I'd love to just get a couple little babies out to say good day to. Such cool little lizards. Alright, we'll move on down to the 2 Gillini tanks and pop a few crickets into these. So these guys here on the left, these are the ones that are available. Good lizards. I do love them. I just don't know how many Gillini one person needs. That's coming from me, so take that with what you want. But I don't know. Who knows? Might hold on to them. We'll see. And across here we've got the Tanami Gillini. Oh, just a bit of Euro there. By the looks of it. They're good lizards. I absolutely love my Gillini. I just love these enclosures too. It's so cool to see them basking and eating and doing everything they needed to do in a pretty enclosure. Okay, we'll feed the water dragons next while we're on this roll. Now the only one in here that's not going to get crickets today will be Acorn the Shingleback. So he will get probably some cat food, to be quite frank. We'll leave him at that because I'll need to feed the blueies outside. Oh, I say the blueies, the bluey and the Cunninghams. These guys are unlikely to actually eat in front of me, these water dragons. They're still pretty skittish, as per water dragons generally are. But they are getting a little bit better. But it's just time, hey? It's like seriously time. But yeah, we'll keep going across. We'll go to the Tristis next. Although in saying that, I'm already pretty much out of bugs, so I might just go and fill this jar up a bit more. So, gave them a little bit of a headache, a bit of a shake up, got that calcium powder onto them. I have missed seeing my black-headed monitors. Heaps of people don't like these lizards. That's alright, more for me. Put a bunch of those crickets in there, that'll keep them entertained for a while. Now, we'll go up. These guys, the Gloud Eye, the Kimbos. As you would have seen on that video, I was checking for eggs because the female actually looks like she's been digging around a little bit. She's a little bit skinny, so I wasn't sure if perhaps she'd dropped some. Doesn't look like it yet, which is fine. Not in a race to breed her again. There's the male there. The stunning fella. Got him from Frizy. And there's my little girl, Mrs. Wiggles. As those crickets actually appear in there, no doubt they are going to go absolutely ham. That's probably the enclosure that needed almost like the biggest clean, because they were almost one of the ones that didn't go to sleep so much this year, because they were still up and breeding. Still going to need a little bit more of a going over on those rocks, but yeah, with my hand the way it is at the moment, I still don't have full function of my hand, and it's pretty painful, to be honest. So I'm still kind of going through the healing process. Yeah, between that and being told that I've got arthritis in my shoulder, I'm in a world of hurt. So that's probably why I kind of let this go for a little while, just to try to get myself back in order physically and just focus on actually like real work to bring the bacon home to a family. That was kind of my main priority this last month or two. These guys are going to have a good feed. This trio are doing really well, this trio of Gillini up here. As you can see, big Randy Randerson, he is a monster of a Gillini, and hopefully he leaves a few of those bugs for the girls, but I actually doubt that. They've been a little bit shy. They were out a little bit more this morning, but hopefully they've poked their heads back out. So yeah, they're doing really well. I'm actually going to need more bugs. So this trio of Gillini, however, two of them are doing very well. I believe it is obviously this guy up here, as well as the girl that's here. But this little girl, she was one that laid one clutch for me last year. She just hasn't seemed to have bounced back 100%. I would like to hopefully not breed her this year. I might even kind of pop her over into a spare enclosure very shortly before everything kind of takes off, to just try to bounce her back, because she's just been a little bit timid with a lot of stuff. So hopefully she can just kind of pack some food on. There'll be heaps of bugs running around in there for them shortly to chase around, no doubt. But yeah, hopefully she bounces back for me. She's just a little bit on the skinny side. The tail's looking good at the moment, but just like body weight in general, it's just probably not where I'd really like it to be. Although somebody, looking at you mate, you could probably lose a couple of grams, I dare say. Yeah, anyway, this will kind of keep them entertained. This is kind of like what I do, maybe 2-3 times a week for them, is just give them a good solid feed like this, and then let them go about their weekly business otherwise. Alrighty guys, that's going to be enough for me on this one. I'm going to kick back, watch these guys eat a few bugs, hopefully get Finan back in here. Usually he loves dishing out the crickets, but currently he's reading a book with mum, so that's okay. But yeah guys, if you want to support the channel any further, just make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel. That is the biggest thing you can do to actually support me. Generally when I'm looking at the stats, about 75% of you aren't subscribed, so that's incredibly shocking to me, but nonetheless, if you did want to go that step further, you can go and check me out over on Patreon, where you can get some extra content, some occasional extra videos and stuff like that, early access to videos. The other thing that you can do is go and check out Teespring, grab yourself some merch, and other than that guys, until the next time I catch you, take it easy, I'll see you then.